welcome to Basic Fishing Bites, and I'm going to run you through my rig for fishing maggots during the winter time on the bottom. So I'm going to get the rig and we're going to run you through everything from start to finish. The elastic, the mainline, the float, the hook length material and the hook, everything to do with fishing maggot rigs on the bottom. So we'll start with the top kit. So obviously there's different lengths of top kit on the market. I'm using one of our longest top kits. I feel like you need to use a long top kit when you're fishing on the bottom, just because you've got a lot more elastic in your pole and you're catching a bit of everything. You could hook a skimmer, a perch, a good gin, and in the winter time when you're fishing, especially in a match situation, you want to land everything. So that extra length in your top kit just aids more elastic and gives you that little bit extra chance of getting them fishing. Now the elastic choice, it's my go-to elastic during the winter time, is the 8 to 10s green slick. I always start on that strength of elastic. If I feel like I need to step it up, I have got other elastics in my top kit case with other top kits, so I can step it up. But generally in the winter time when I'm fishing maggots, that's my go-to elastic. Now we'll move down to the mainline material. This is all 14 soft steel, the mainline. Again, we're fishing in the winter time now with maggots. All my terminal tackles stepped down, and this is all 14 soft steel. In the summertime, I'd probably go down the route of stepping it up. It's like 018, the fish are pulling a lot harder then. But I think this is ideal. It'll withstand anything that you hook, all 14 soft steel mainline. Now, as you can see, I've got a bit of longer line from my float to my connector. I like that for a few reasons. The water clears up, the fish become more spooky, so you can keep your pole tip a little bit away from the fish. And also as well, on them days when it's windy and you know that you need to keep your float bang smack on your mark and your pole's moving about, with that longer length of line, your pole can move and your float will stay on your marker every single time. We know how important it is to stay right on your marker. These lakes that we fish, the variation in depth is up and down all over the place, and it's so important to be on your marker, to be on the bottom. Now what I like to do is add 2 number 8 back shots just there, about 3 inches away from the float. I do see a lot of people put the back shots quite close to the float sometimes, and I feel like it sort of moves your float still a little bit, just wafts it about. You want your float dead still and staying on that marker in position. So I have my back shots 3 inches away, and then what I do is I lower my back shots just to the water surface, and this length of line from your float to your back shots is nice and slack, and that's what you're striking into. And then this line from the back shot to the connector is nice and tight. It just gives you that more chance of hooking them fish when you get them little dinky bites in the winter. So that's me 2 back shots that I use. Now my float choice for this setup, what I'm here today at Munkall Fishery, it's about 5.5 foot down the middle where we're fishing with maggots, and it is a Matrix F1 Slim in 0.3 of a gram, and this takes, shotting wise, takes 7 number 10 stots. I like to fish with stots, especially in the winter time when you're moving your shotting pattern about and changing it during the session, and them stots don't mark that thinner main line, so that's what I like to use, stots. Now I've got it set up today as a bulk and 2 droppers, so I've got, as you can see, a bulk of 5 number 10s there, and then 6 inch down the line I've got another number 10, then another 6 inch down the line another number 10, and then to my hook it's another 6 inch, and that's called a bulk and 2 droppers. As I explained just then why I use stots, you can change that. So if I feel like the fishing's really good, I could change it. I could literally grab all that bulk of shot, pull them down, and be down to a bulk and 1 dropper straight away, just when that's when the fishing's really good. Or on them days when there's a lot of little silvers in your peg and you want to bomb your bait down to the bottom when you're fishing maggots, a bulk and 1 dropper can be really good. But then again, on them days when it's rock bottom, just like today, we've had here at Munkall, we've had freezing temperatures for about 2 weeks. The ice has just melted in the lake. It could be really tricky fishing. So what you can do again then, another style of shotting pattern, is stringing your shot right out through your rig. And as you can see, I'm moving them stots with ease without damaging my line. And as you can see now from my float, I've got my shot strung out right down my rig. And that's for on them days when it's really, really hard and you're flicking that rig in and catching fish on the drop. So that's just 3 shotting patterns for when you're fishing maggots on the bottom. Now we'll go down to the hook length. I've got a 6 inch hook length. I like to fish a longer hook length in the winter time. 6 inch is perfect for me. And then I have my first dropper just there, 6 inch away. I just feel like that's perfect. You don't want your shot too close to your hook, because I feel like the fish can see that with the water being a lot clearer and it'll spook them away as well. And also as well, I feel like they'll suck it in and spit it out because they'll feel that first shot right close to your hook. So 6 inch away is my first shot. Now my hook that I'm using today is a size 18's X2 hook. It's our Matrix Commercial F1 range. The reason why I've gone for this hook when I'm fishing with maggots is it's a finer gauge hook. I've started on an 18's, which is our smallest in the range. That's what my go-to hook what I fish in the winter time. I'll start on that, it'll capture everything, but then there's some times where you do need a thicker gauged hook. So I have got some of our X1s tied up as well. They're our commercial carp hook in the range, a bit stronger gauge. You're hooking a lot of carp, just give you that little bit more confidence that they're not going to straighten out and you're going to lose them fish. So in a nutshell, that is my winter maggot rig for fishing on the bottom. So, I hope you're enjoying all the videos, because here at Catchmore Media, we get so much satisfaction out of knowing that you guys are coming over and enjoying all our content, because that's why we do it, to give you the best content we can give you. And what we've done is we've teamed up with some tackle and bait companies to give you some fantastic discounts. All you have to do is head over to catchmorecodes.com, have a look at all them discount codes, there's loads on there, and hopefully you can get some fantastic discounts on some fantastic tackle and bait.